Hi friends, welcome to A Glow in the Dark. This is Carissa Kurowski coming at you today. And today we're going to be talking about all you sensitive people out there. So I grew up being told I was sensitive pretty much into adulthood. And it all started in even elementary school. I got told that I was a crybaby and I got pushed around a lot by other kids. And then as I got older, I just knew that I was very sensitive. At school dances, it was very hard for me to attend because I could feel other people's energy, and I would see people crying and just feel all of those emotions very intensely. And I also was very sensitive to other people, and I a lot of times could tell when other people were suffering, and I tried really hard to reach out to at least friends that I had and be a resource for them, or at least be just someone who said it's okay that you're going through something crappy. And this went on into adulthood when my husband realized I was very sensitive, and it's something that came up in our marriage frequently. All the time I would hear from him, "You're too sensitive. You can't take a joke, blah, blah, blah." And at first, when we had a really serious conversation about it, I was offended, naturally. And over time, I came to learn that he was right. I was too sensitive, and I was letting other people's feelings and thoughts about things influence my place in the world. And I learned over time to change that perspective of who I was. And I learned over time to stand up for myself and to be more, to be stronger about things. I might have overcorrected a little bit at one point in my life, but it was a good lesson for me to learn that I needed to protect myself a little bit. Now I've kind of come a full circle back to learning to be sensitive again. And for anyone who's been told this, or it's something that has been a struggle for you, being sensitive is a beautiful thing. And it doesn't feel like a gift right now, but I could pull out a shoebox in my closet of notes from people in high school that thanked me for helping them through dark times, that literally told me I prevented them from committing suicide. So even though you can't see it right now, being sensitive is beautiful, and it is such a gift. Now, the only thing is that you do have to protect yourself a little bit, and I want to apologize to one of my high school friends. I might tag her in this so she sees it. But I told her she was too sensitive in high school and that she was letting everything get to her. I probably didn't say it in a very good way, and if I could go back now, what I would say to you is how you are is so beautiful, and that gift you have of being intuitive of other people and being sensitive of how you're perceived in the world is going to serve you really well. You just have to make sure that you can still stand up for yourself, and that when other people say things to you, you believe enough in yourself that it doesn't matter what they say. And that's something that I had to learn over time too, and it's really difficult to let those things roll off of you, and to get to a place in your life where you can stand up for yourself and not let the silly little things people say really get to you and get into your soul. It takes time to learn those things, and it's also really important to learn those things. So the one little tidbit I would leave you with is something my husband kind of, I guess I could say it was sort of a gift that he gave to me. And in talking about being sensitive, one of the things that came up was he told me that I thought everything was about me. And he said, "This isn't a selfish thing. It's not that you think you're the best or, you're the greatest gift in the world. He said, but you relate everything external to how you are. And he said, most of the time people are so involved in their own crap, they don't give a shit about what you're doing in your life. So back then I was really mad about this and felt offended and blah, blah. And then over time, it has become part of me. And I realized that it's true, that other people are so involved in their other lives. If you think they gave you a dirty look or said something to you or did something, a lot of times it's not about you. It's about them and the stuff that they're going through. And you know what? You have zero control over them and their opinion of you. You have zero control over other people's lives. You might be able to influence other people, but the only person you have control over is yourself. It's a really tough lesson to learn. It's really hard to implement it. But once you really understand that you are able to change things in your life and not other people's life, once you realize that you have that power, it can be life-changing. So again, to all my sensitive people out there, you're amazing, and don't lose that beautiful heart that you have. Just learn how to be confident in who you are, and don't let people get to you and poison your soul. So I hope that this was helpful as always, and if you liked this, subscribe to my channel, like the video, and please let me know what you think and give me ideas for future videos. All right, have a great day.